Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. With the spread of the coronavirus right now, a lot of universities and colleges are switching their classes to online. Although I completed my degree a few months ago, I've been taking some online courses recently, and I must say there's a big change from face-to-face classes. I've got a few friends who are in their final year completing their degree, and they are really struggling with the change because you've been doing things a certain way for so long. But it really shows that we need to be able to adjust, we need to be able to adapt to different situations because this is not something that was planned for. However, life still must go on. A great way to look at it would be that the benefits of technology, we're still able to study. Some people are still able to work from home and keep in contact with people. Even though you may be far away from them, you're still able to keep contact and stay close to them in that aspect. So if you're taking online courses right now, I think this advice would be very beneficial to you, and it can really help you to find a good technique that will help you succeed in these classes, because it can be a really big change to switch immediately from one aspect to the other. So you need to treat your online course like a real course, because that's what it is. This can be difficult, especially if you are at home with your family and you don't want to log on for a class online. It's a big change from getting dressed and leaving the house to go to a class. Like, I see my sister sometimes struggling to have a class online because it's such a big change, and mentally it can be a lot to adjust to. So you need to have the discipline to sit still and focus in that class. Say, I'm going to work on this, I'm going to get this done, and have that dedication towards your studies. But there's a little bit more flexibility because some lecturers are actually being very lenient and understanding with deadlines and even their grading, from what I've noticed. So don't take advantage of it. I mean, get more done, give more into your studies, because most people have more time available to themselves right now. So put some extra time into your studies and make sure you maintain that discipline and determination. A great way for university students, especially, to look at it is you're still paying for these classes. Don't let the mindset of being at home allow you to neglect your studies. Hold yourself accountable. Set goals at the beginning of the semester or at the beginning of your project. Check in with yourself weekly. In face-to-face classes, we tend to get a lot of verbal reminders and feedback from our lecturers, reminding us that we have assignments coming up or exams coming up in a couple of weeks so that we can prepare. Now, without face-to-face communication as much, it may be a little bit difficult to get these reminders all the time. So don't wait and don't depend on your lecturer to give you these reminders. Set up a program of your own. Set up a schedule, put reminders in your calendar, and stick to your tasks. If you're having trouble holding yourself responsible, pair up with a classmate and keep in contact with them. Ask your friends or your family members to just help you stay on top of things, to give you that guidance and support that you need in this time. Remember to stay proactive, organized, and self-aware in order to get this done. Time management. There's a lot of flexibility and benefits in taking online classes, so use this to your advantage. Create a schedule and stick to it. The freedom that comes with that flexibility can be very detrimental if you don't stick to it, if you don't take it seriously. It's very easy to get caught up in the amount of free time that you have and control you have over planning your own schedule. So it can be really easy to find yourself cramming before an exam or rushing through an assignment just so that you can submit it, and then, or cheating for online quizzes. Don't take advantage of the system, because remember, we are planning for this situation to be temporary. Don't set back your progress by taking advantage of it being online. It's what's going to happen when you have to go back out to classes in person. It's going to be a huge adjustment. Create a regular study space and stay organized. Personally, for me, if I try to study on my bed, I get really sleepy or distracted. So that's not the environment you want for productivity. I always suggest getting a desk. Maintain that organization at your study space and keep it, especially for studies. Whether you're going to work on your laptop or write notes or read a book, It's a productivity zone. And here's a little clip of what mine looks like and how I, set up when I'm doing my studies.
I just wanna go back, so hit me baby one more time. Wanna go back,
Eliminate distractions. Don't have the TV on in front of you or Netflix up on half of your screen. There's some people who focus better if there's music playing in the background or something like that. If that works for you, then maintain your routine by all means. However, don't let it distract you. Sometimes I like to listen to music when I'm doing work, but I would play something instrumental instead of with lyrics, because I might find myself singing along and not actually doing my studies. And it's really easy to get caught up, it's really easy to get distracted. So put your phone on silent, or take it off, or put it away. There'll be plenty of time to respond to messages after. Figure out how you learn best. If you're a morning person, make time to study first thing in the morning. If you like doing all-nighters and staying up late at night to study, then make sure that wherever your space is, you have proper lighting, you have a nice comfortable environment that you can get your work done and get productive. What works for me is I like to get up early in the morning and do my studies, my workout, whatever I have to do, and I have the rest of the day to do anything else. I feel really good once I get those things accomplished early in the day, and I have the rest of the day to spend time with my friends or my family or watch movies or whatever I want to do. If you're a visual learner, print out or write out your notes or your diagrams or whatever you need, and look at them, have them up there so you can see them. If you learn best by listening, then record those classes or record those notes. If your lecturer doesn't give you permission to record their classes, then take the notes and record yourself reading over your notes and listen to them, so you can make time to listen to them over and over so that you can learn and you can remember your notes. Actively participate. I know that any of my lecturers or past classmates who see this video are going to laugh when they hear this point, because throughout most of my undergrad degree, I was that quiet student who I did not raise my hand, I didn't answer questions in class or ask questions at all. I was very, very quiet, and I was just kind of taking all the information that was happening. But my current course instructor would tell you that that is very different now and it has changed. Participating in the course, especially if it's online, is going to really help you to better understand the content, and it's really going to help you to engage with your classmates. Sharing your opinion and ideas can help you and them to learn. It might involve simple things like commenting in a class discussion, or giving it a shot at answering a question. An important thing to remember is that it's okay to be wrong. You are all here to learn, and your teacher was there at one point in time as well. So don't be afraid to be wrong. Don't be afraid to make a mistake. Share your interpretation of this, share your ideas and your concerns, because for all you know, something that you are concerned about may help someone else. A question that you have is maybe it's a question that they had and they were afraid to say it. So don't sit there in class with your mic off for the entire lecture and not say a word. Especially if you feel like you don't understand something, or you don't or you feel like you're falling behind and you're not quite keeping up with the course material, speak up, say so. Don't let the work pile on too much so that you're struggling and you can't get through it. Talk to your lecturers. If you don't feel comfortable talking to your lecturer in front of the entire class, send a private message, send an email, express your concern. Maybe you can even try contacting one of your classmates privately and asking for their help as well. Maintain your network. Communication is key, especially with online classes. You want to get to know your classmates. You want to, because you're all doing the same course, and you might have similar concerns, similar challenges. You have the same assignments. You can work together and communicate with one another. Study groups was one thing that I think worked for me very well when I was at university, and it doesn't always work out well. You need to find the right people to study with, because there's always the classmate who gets distracted very easily and doesn't want to do work and just uses up the entire time to talk, and then there are the ones who are actually focused on bringing new ideas and sharing their perspectives on the assignments and actually getting the work done. So pair up with a classmate and find a way that works well for both of you, share your ideas, and help them to learn as well. Online classes can be an excellent option for helping you to earn your degree or, just maintaining that flexibility, especially if you work from home. It's a great way to just manage your time and get multiple tasks done effectively. Although they may come with their own challenges, and it can be a big change from face to face classes, the advice that I've given can really help you to be successful and achieve the goals you set out for. Things right now can be really chaotic, but accept the reality of the situation because it is what it is, and there's very little that we can do right now. But that doesn't mean that you have to let life stop and just let things pass you by. Find a way to be productive, find a way to still get your activities done and do it well. Thank you for watching. Feel free to ask me any questions that you have. Remember to like and subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you know when a new video is posted. And always remember, you can go the distance. Stay focused and stay productive.